Following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Doug in New Jersey. Hey, Doug, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Absolutely. It's my job.
There you go, man.
Tom, I just got your new book, and got to say, anybody who does technical analysis has got to buy your book. And further, it's the biggest bargain on the face of the earth, and, people will just throw money at anything. But I would only suggest that people have got to read it. It's a must-read.
I appreciate it.
And now, here's Tom O'Brien.
Well, welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits with you well. There are millions of men and women, and some of them are a good match for you and others won't be. The two of you only need to be like a key and a lock, a match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 75, NASDAQ up 9, S&P's up 9. That's really unusual. Gold contract up $6.60, trading at $1,545 an ounce. Silver up 94 cents at $37.55. Platinum up $16 at $1,840 an ounce. Copper flat at $4.10 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1, trading out at $101.76 a barrel. You had bonds down 12 ticks, trading at 125.10. Dollar index up 24 ticks at 74.18. The euro was off 7 ticks at 145, and we have the yen up 39, trading at 80.29. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world, in the world of the S&Ps. Let's take a look at it. So this is what we have. S&P cash. What we did here, folks, is this. Well, first off, you have to start with March 16th. The reason you get to start with March 16th is that was your huge downdraft day. S&Ps go from 1280 to 1249. We did 1.4 billion shares there. Okay, so what does the S&P do? It was going into a breakout from the January 3rd level. The low of that level was 1257, and it hit 1249. We go topside. From the 1249 hitting the 1370. Now, you had volume down at the bottom, nothing up at the top. So what that sets up, number one, is you're going to come back and test it. Well, we come down to 90 S&P points. We went from 1370. We get into 1277 yesterday. That was the high of the bar, trading bar of March 16th. The high of that is 1280. Now, we hit that, folks, with 1 billion shares versus 1.4. Bottom line, you can expect to bounce off of that. And that's what we have here. Now, today we did 900 million. What I expect you're going to see is this. This is setting up a B to C of a larger ABC down. I do expect, though, that this market's going to try to get into, we're at 1289. It's going to try to get into the 1312 level. And what is game here is the May 31st time frame, which is 1331 to 1335. So it's going to get, next week's going to be a really, tomorrow and next week's going to be interesting to see if it can get in there, number one, and how it gets into it, what kind of juice we have getting into it. Because this is a 90-point A to B structure right now. To be exact, it's 1370. Yeah, it's 93 points to be exact, and that's a monster, folks. Now, let's go over to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. The way the Dow Industrials are set up, same way. The Dow will have gone from the 12,876 down to 12,000. Holy cow, that's a number, isn't it? Yeah, so that's an 800 A to B. Longer than that, 850 A to B. It's a big one. So Dow today is up $75. Now, the Dow can get into 12,300 easy. Can even make it up to that 12,500. So we'll see how that baby comes in. The NASDAQ composite. Now, let's take a look at the composite. What we had with the composite is this. The composite came from a price point May 2nd there, 28.87. It gets down to 26.77. So we come down 220 points. That also was coming into the March 16th high, and you were coming into that high with 2.1 billion versus 2.6 billion. So it's the same type of setup, meaning there's not enough energy because been going down for so long to basically break that. So what do we do today? We do 1.7 billion. I suspect the NASDAQ also wants to get into where 2739 with gain being open all the way up to the 2800 level. So it's going to be, it's a big number. You know, it took us 6 days to get down here from the highs of the 31st. We'll see how long it takes us to crawl all the way back up. And what I'm going to be looking for specifically is that as we crawl all the way up, you're going to have volume contracting. And that is the B to C of a larger ABC structure on the way down. Now, the NASDAQ and the NDX 100 were the weakest indices out there today. If we look at across the board, this is what you had. The Dow was up 0.6%. The S&Ps were up 0.7. The NASDAQ was only up 0.3. In Europe, you had the FTSE up 0.8. The DAX was up 1%, 1 4/10, and the CAC Carol was up 8%. If we go and we take a look at the SPY, what you have is this. The SPY yesterday had come into the March 16th level, and we come in with 198 million versus 469. Bottom line, that sets up a bounce. SPYs can get into 131 and a heartbeat. We go to the 3Qs. We take a look at the 3Qs. What you have with the 3Qs, same type of setup. The 3Qs yesterday did 46 million versus that high volume bar of 170 million. Today we only did 42. Now, what's wild about the 3Qs, the NASDAQ can't get going because Apple still can't get going. You know, Apple still constitutes a large weighting inside the NDX 100, and today it was a flat market. Inside the NDX 100, which was holding the market back, is that you had Vertex Pharmaceutical, F5 Networks, NVIDIA, and Alexa Pharmaceutical. Those were the culprits inside the NDX 100. We go to NVDA. We go over and take a look at NVIDIA. I want to show you something because NVIDIA is actually setting up for a buy. Look at it, cut it down today. I was doing David's show this morning, and no, it's still 1590 is the deal. It got down to 1674 today. If you are looking for something, NVIDIA is a nice little setup, folks. The buy there is at 1590, though. And what that is, that's where we broke top side going all the way back January 5th. And the top end of that is the $26 level. We go take a look at the gold market out here. What we did with gold out here today is you had a price spread of $15.50 at the highs, $15.34 at the lows. Gold just doesn't have enough juice to get up and over these levels. As it's testing the high levels here, what we're doing, we're testing it with 100,000 contracts versus 154,000. If you actually go over to the GLD and take a look at it, you'll see the GLD was going into that swing point today with 7 million shares versus 11 the last time versus 18. It's going to need a lot more juice to get some movement going. SINA, you want to see another Chinese stock just getting taken to the woodshed? This is it. Sina Corporation, global internet media company operating Chinese language destination sites. The low is 34 in this. The high is 147. The PE 66. No, the PE is 124. So no wonder why it's getting taken to cleaners. But check this out. This is pretty intense. In all of about 4 weeks, the stock's gone from 147 to 90. Now, the 90, folks, okay, that it hit today with 28 million shares. This little baby is basically going to get toasted, I mean, in a huge way, not in a small way. When you see something like this and you see explosive volume coming out, the rats are getting out of town, folks. They're abandoning the ship, and this little baby set up for 74 real easy. This type of volume, actually, 1 second, hold it. You know what? This is going to be This took out, in a weekly, I got a feeling this is going to be in the confirmed ABC already. Let's see this. Your A point is 147. Your B's 104. So we get 43. That sets up 28. That's 90. That's 80. That's 78. 78 is the ABC structure. It took out 104, and all they have to do is say, okay, it is, 104. Okay, so this is what you have, folks. It's Thursday already. It had already taken out the B point, and it took it out with volume. This is a confirmed ABC down on a weekly basis, and this thing's going to get smoked. Do not touch this thing. Oh, baby. Watch out. 74 is coming at you in a big way here. In a big way, too. 147. You get $43. Yeah. Big numbers. Some of the high volume stocks we got out here today, let's take a look at them. You had Bank of America was up 3 pennies. Wells Fargo was up 86. We had J.P. Morgan Chase up 89. Regions Financial was off $1. You had Sienna down 129. Let's go over to Sienna. They took that baby apart yesterday. That had come off a high. The high that it had come off was the 28. It took a while to get to 24. It's down to 19 right now. The way this is trading at this particular point, it's going after its gap. But if you want to see another equity that's going to go close the gap, when you have gaps below, folks, you got to be so careful, because when these stocks turn, you got to know those gaps are down there. This has a gap at $15.70, and let me tell you something, it's barreling for it. Now, that gap, so check this out. This is how insane this is. That gap is 50% down off its high. And that gap was only established 6 months ago. So it's 6 months, you're at $16. You trade all the way up to $30. You're back to $19 in about all of 5 weeks. And the bottom line is it's gunning for that gap. It's going to go after that gap. Amazing. The bond market out here today, you talk about a little volatility. You get some volatility in the bonds out here today. 30-year bonds, they traded as high as 126.12. They closed at 125.09. They are pushing highs now, folks, and they're pushing highs with volume. This thing is setting up, this bond market, folks, is setting up for not only a huge price move when we're talking about the 30-year, the 10-year. What that means is that it's also setting up that interest rates are anemically low right now, but you know what? They're going lower. If we take a look at the 2-year, the 2-year is yielding 0.4% today. The 10-year is yielding 2.9. The 30-year is yielding 4.2. Pretty amazing. Listen, folks, if you want to get some silver, we are having in the Great Panther Silver Giveaway. Starts the 21st of June, summer solstice. We're going to be giving one coin away from June 21st through Labor Day, Monday through Friday. You can sign up right in the front page of TFNN. That's it. It's one sign up. You can win many times. We're going to be right back.